Hey guys, welcome back to Jordan Samuel Skin Talks. How you doing? The glasses are already falling down because we got a little bit of the, what do we have on the face right now? Oh no, we have the, never mind. I forgot. We have the Control Corrective Oil-Free SPF 30, but layered on. And then it's a little warm in Seattle. And the air conditioner we have is so loud so I can't have it on while I film. Obviously that would be very annoying if I had it on while we filmed. Anyway, today, for the last video of August, again, why do I say that? Like, how loud do people need to listen to the music in their car? Can we hear this? Like, it doesn't even sound like a good song. Anyway. Why did I say for the last video in August? Does it matter? No, it doesn't, because this could be the first video in August. You know, I just say things, then I don't edit them out for sheer entertainment value. Anyway, okay, so with most of these things, I feel like as I ramble constantly, a lot of these topics come up in a lot of videos, but then I never like fully donate time or video to the specific subject I would like to talk about. So today it's about people who sort of get in they have a specific skin condition that they really want to tackle, and so they want to be proactive and they throw everything at it, every product, every ingredient, which simply makes it worse. And then while they're making it worse, they have to sort of tackle X problem with another product, and then it becomes this endless cycle. And the endless cycle of skin conditions is based on the endless cycle of skin products and lotions and potions and ingredients, and the skin being confused and the skin being inflamed, and really how do you stop the madness, and where do you go from there? So first things first is, if there is really serious skin conditions that you do want to tackle, whether it be acne or rosacea or even a broken down barrier or something more benign, simple, or eczema or psoriasis, with those specific conditions, you need to go to a dermatologist first. Have them diagnose or not diagnose, and they can either put you in the hands of an esthetician or facialist who can give way more time to what your concerns are and talk to you about product, or you can talk about medication with your doctor. But that's first and foremost, because I see too many people online taking recommendations from people just simply via a picture, and the people they're getting recommendations from are just skincare fans. They're not dermatologists and they're not facialists, and that's a very dangerous, very slippery slope, because then that right away will start that bad cycle of trying a product because somebody said it might work and it had worked for them, but your conditions could be wildly different even though they might appear the same, and then we've opened Pandora's box there, and it's just not good. And it's a waste of money, and it's a waste of time, and it's a waste of energy, and you're going to end up having to go back to the doctor anyway. So first and foremost, start there. And then you can really sort of get like a grip on it. So that would be one way to tackle it, is just start correctly. If you have by chance already started doing all these different things to your skin, as much as you can, try to have, because it's going to be hard. I know that. I've dealt with it myself. I've had clients and customers deal with it. Is not quitting cold turkey, but you're still going to have a routine. It just, all those things that you're throwing at your skin, try to stop, because probably half the things that some stuff you are putting on your skin is doing and maybe helping, it's doing other things. It's like, I mean, it's the age-old thing of people that have a few spots and go to a full anti-acne range, and then they have surface dehydration, irritation, inflammation, even more breakouts because they have that surface dryness with oil pushing through. They've maybe cleared up the few active acne breakouts they had, but now they've completely thrown their whole acid mantle barrier function off. So it's going to be the same thing, analogy for what you're doing now. You might have one little thing, which is why going to the doctor really at the beginning is most important, because you might not have what you think you have, even if it seems like it. You know, it could be something like you think you have contact dermatitis and instead it's actually, you know, acne rosacea or something off the wall like that, where you do understand you have something but you think it's something different, or you think you have perioral dermatitis and it's not, and it's an allergic reaction, or it's, I mean, we could go on and on and on. And the self-diagnosis and the Dr. Google and all of that stuff, it's just, it's too much, and it's insanity making and creating. So that is why it really is important to do that. Again, if you have not done that and you're already on the product cycle and going through this endless cycle and creating these endless conditions for your skin. As much as you can do, stop. So now we're getting back to a really good gentle cleanser, ideally, depending on the skin type and skin condition, a non-foaming water-soluble gel cleanser, a really gentle milk cleanser. I would avoid anything like a balm at that point, anything that's too occlusive, even if you're a dry, dehydrated skin. Just anything with any condition, any of those conditions I mentioned, that you are going to be adding heat and aggression with any type of cloth, even a super gentle cloth. Just less is more. You don't want to add heat and friction and irritation and inflammation. So start there. Super gentle cleansing, an SPF during the day, obviously, and then like a really light, unfragranced, essential oil-free, peptide, antioxidant, ceramide-rich moisturizer, but lightweight, so it can be buildable. And again, if you're more oily or acne prone, maybe something else, but keep it really straightforward just to reset your skin. So you're not, at this point with these products, you are not about fixing any skin conditions. You're just trying to sort of reset and settle the skin back down. In the process of this, ideally going to your doctor so you can sort of figure things out. And chances are that the at-home regimen they're going to put you on besides medication is going to be what I just talked about. And so you're going to want to keep that going for a while so skin can sort of reset and you're not exfoliating and retinoling and vitamin C-ing and then still getting your facials and then doing a foaming cleanser and then doing a balm cleanser and using a washcloth and doing a clay mask and doing a hydrating mask because you dehydrated your skin with the clay mask. And I mean, I've talked about this before, but this cycle becomes endless, and it becomes endless with skin conditions. And the more you throw at it, the worse it's going to get. It is rarely, if ever, and I mean, I say rarely, and that's sort of, I don't know why I say rarely, because I would say never. It's never going to get better because you're simply creating more issues by adding more things into the equation and not getting to the root of the problem and not tackling it. And again, we come back to, which I always say, less is more. But first things first, if you can and you haven't already, go to the doctor. If you haven't gone to the doctor and you've started the cycle of products, scale back to the bare minimum and go to the doctor or a very skilled esthetician as soon as you can. Ideally, if you did go to a very skilled esthetician and there were still major concerns, he or she would send you to a dermatologist, or vice versa. If you went to a dermatologist and it wasn't necessarily accurate for you to be there, there were conditions and there were issues, but it was not needing to be treated by a derm, and it was more of a skincare concern, skincare issue, which at the end of the day is more what I'm talking about too anyway. Then you would go to a facialist. But I promise you, that endless cycle and the constant throwing of things, and I see that with people, and they think they figured it out. There was an issue with hyaluronic acid, so they're now throwing out all the hyaluronic acid stuff. Now they're on squalene. And then no, they realize that that's maybe breaking them out. So they throw that, but then they keep adding things, different other things on. And what they're doing is they're not getting to the root of the problem. And so no matter what they do, they're either causing new problems or just creating like an absolute headache for themselves and for their skin and confusion. So, you know, lesson learned, and bottom line, less is more, always and forever. But always check in. Check in with a doctor or an esthetician to help get to the root of your skin condition. And but less is more. Less is more will always win the race, no matter what it is. If you're fixing a problem, if you were trying to start a basic regimen, if you're trying to scale back your regimen, less is more also doesn't mean not fun. You can have your actives and you can have your other ingredients, but it's just doing it in the right way, the right amount of times per week, the right percentage. So again, a little more food for thought for the end of August. Oh my God, it's gonna be September, it's gonna be the fall, I can't believe it. I hope you guys had a lovely summer. My summer was sort of felt all over the place between the weather and the traveling and here, then there, then everywhere. But anyway, thank you guys as always for watching. Until next time, be well, stay glowing. Love you, bye.